welcome back everyone to another video. Today we're playing some more Derail Valley. I got the big diesel event. I got two missions we're gonna do. Cause there's two other missions, but I can't actually do them. There's this shunting one, but there's also these two. But I need hazmat and military level 3. If I had them, I would actually probably do these two missions, because you bring both of these, that's what? That's like 150, that's 110k. And if you get the bonus, that could be like a 200k job, but it could be like 170k. But obviously, sadly, we can't do them. So I thought, why not do these two missions? That pays 18k, that pays 15. So obviously, we got to get ready for them. So what I'm planning on doing is picking up these, and then gonna go and pick up that at the back. And I'm gonna drop these off first. When I arrive at the place, I'm gonna sort of like actually I'll grab a map. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go along, I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to reverse in, so I can drop off them. Also, there's not really that much room towards the end, so if I did go the other way, I would pretty much get stuck. Where you can go to like swing back around, doesn't really have much room, so let's get these jobs going. B6S, right, we got obviously this already ready. So once we do these, we have to just reverse in and get the other one. We're going to have quite a long train, I would say. It's going to be light because of, obviously, this weighs 99 tons and these weigh 140 tons. And these weigh so little, these ones, because of the empty. Yeah, this might be a bit difficult. We need to try and hook up, but because obviously we're going into like a underground facility, you can't really see where the hell I'm actually going. So it's been on. Obviously the tanks, that's the mission I used to get up here. That was quite perfect. In real life, you don't really want to do this. Well, in real life, you would have probably an actual person here to actually direct me in, so or on a walkie-talkie, tell me to stop and move, so I wouldn't be blind. But obviously, we got to we got to do what we gotta do, I guess, to get the things. Now we'll be on our way to the harbour, which I'll show you the map quickly. It's quite a trek. The plan is to go out here, down here, obviously, and we go along this route. This would be like the second time I've ever, I think, took in this route, because I think I've only ever done this track once before, so it will literally be like my first time since I came back to this game doing this route. So it's gonna be quite new. I don't really know the speed limits and the grades of that, but this vehicle is very strong, so I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna have a quite long train. It will mean we will have to watch our speed limits and stuff, because obviously this 3 cars, there wasn't much to look for. I would like to say one thing quickly for people who haven't seen me play this game before. The first video in this game I used the little shunter, the second video I used the steam engine. Obviously the third video, what you're seeing right now, I'm using the big diesel, the final vehicle I gotta use and for video. Obviously this video is being recorded straight after the steam engine, well not straight after, I think it's been about 3 or 4 days, but I thought it's a perfect time to record them up here. Stuff like that. This video probably won't come out for at least a month or 2, I don't think. So by then, obviously, this video will be quite old, I think, but obviously it's gonna be a brand new video technically. We're going up to 6 soon. Just gotta keep the pace going. This train is very powerful, and these are both quite light, 99 tons and 140. And I think this is the most powerful train in the game, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Any of these inclines and stuff. Right, we're crossing a bridge. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart while we go over and explode us. But there's the what is it? The coal mine, or the iron mine east, which is actually one of the final places I still need to go to. It's actually a steam engine there. It's actually quite nice just seeing stuff in the distance. Yeah, I remember going in that route down there. That was actually the first ever time I used a double header train. Because with a shuttle, obviously I use double headers. I tend to just have more power, so I can hold bigger trains. Well, I usually give more money, but yeah, that's the reason I use it, because the incline out of here is very steep. I think I only had like 4 iron ore cars, but it was still really heavy, so I had to get an extra diesel to just attach to it, so then it would actually go up that hill. And that's why I started using double shunters whenever I use shunters these days. Don't know why it goes to 7 and then straight away go back to 6. It's a bit useless. Oh, I did put a bit of the brake on. I am using the shortcuts to brake, just because of it's easier than having to look behind and stuff. Plus, it's just, I don't know, it's just really nice just looking through this window and then just using that, because it's then you can see all the signs. You have to wait too much. Actually, can I Okay, yeah, we changed it. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. That was a 5, so we can speed up. Just because of, we only on 2 slow because of the reason I put these in the back also is because of this pays more, so the bonus will be worth more. So we can reverse these and unattach these, and then do that. Actually, well, what am I going to do is, if I unattach these, am I going to run Henderson to get the bonus, or should I just do both? I think it's just better for time to do both, to be honest. Plus, if it's only going to take an extra minute. So if I'm like late by a minute, then what I am doing currently, I'm using the independent brake, or just the train, just to sort of steady the speed out, just so we're not going too fast. Because obviously this will literally put all the brakes on, so we will just slam the halt if I do that. So I don't want to put that on for too long. I was an 8 and 7, so once the back show, I think it is by now, we should be able to speed up a bit. We shouldn't have to worry if I just put that down. I don't even need the power. I did refill this up with the machine. It was it's still at this amount of fuel before I paid for it. Well, because it's mainly downhill, to be honest, I don't think I really needed to actually buy downway, because we are not really going to be using too much fuel because it's mainly all downhill. Let me put that there. It's 6, but that's a big drop down there. I don't want to speed too much. And from here we actually get to see the goods town. Actually, make sure it's all fun and dandy before I look out the window. Yeah, look at this. Look at that train. You can see it all the way behind. Quite long. It would be really nice when we do like a really big job. Look at that. We can see the whole thing from up here. Now going on a quite sharp corner currently. I can put that off a bit. Yeah, one thing I would like to say is that when the next update comes out, you're going to be able to have like a career save and like a sandbox save you can use. Obviously, you can technically have more saves than that, but probably just have a main career save and then have a sandbox save. It's really nice, which also will allow me to, I don't know, in the future just do videos what are more like, I don't know, silly or something like that. Because obviously currently, if I want to do sandbox, I'd have to turn this game, what's my career mode, into a sandbox, what I don't really want to do. This, obviously I don't want to cheat or like anything like that. I'm going to keep it all vanilla, if you know what I mean, keep it all just career mode. But obviously when they do have that feature, I probably will maybe do a sandbox mode. Maybe that's what I'll do when the new update comes out. I'll probably be having a full video on this game. Yeah, I'm making some good progress. I think, is that the no, I was thinking that might be where the points is there. I think we are doing good time. I forgot what the speed limit is. I think it's 5. So we could go up a bit. Usually, I usually go in. Usually go to the Harbour that way. Usually near that antenna on top of the hill. But obviously this time we're going in through the northern route, not the central route. The southern route only ever took them once because it's super slow, and unless you're going to like the Solomon, I think 4 south is really probably even actually 4 south probably will be fast because there's no left there. But yeah, that's the only real ever way you have to take that route. Actually, I could go a bit faster, not that a bit too much. Yeah, look at that. It's a nice way to go. So we're gonna have to go to 6. Oh, 6. We actually make some good progress now. This is pretty much, I think, gonna be mainly 6. It's probably gonna be 5. But one thing I'm getting a bit confused about is this says B6S, but then it says A2S, which the Harbour, well, there's no A, so I guess it is in the military base. Obviously, it is going to the military base, the Harbour military base. So there's not really a 2AS. I think only it must be in here because this would be 2, but I'm not actually sure. Guess we're gonna have to check when we get there. So, well, to be honest, this has been a really chill ride. If any of you have ever played this game before, want to play it, and you want to know what this train's like, to be honest, out of all the trains, this is probably the easiest and the most relaxing because it's so powerful. And also, because it's so powerful, you don't really have to non-stop put the power on. So you don't even you can save quite a lot of fuel. This does use a lot of fuel, but because it's so powerful, you can't just finger fuel quite a lot. Just going to coasting like I'm doing now. You're going down these hills. I'm using the independent brake just because of doing more accurately, and because the train's so light, it doesn't really matter too much what I'm using. It'll be better just the main one, just so that I can just look forward ahead, just so I don't miss any signals. I sort of like of all three trains, the shunter is very, I would say it is very easy to drive. It's not the most powerful, and that's why I say it's probably not the best, just because it's not that powerful. You can struggle sometimes getting up hills with trains, even when I have like 2 shunters and I'm pulling a big load. That could be why I'm sometimes pulling too much. But then I feel like you want to make your money's worth. It's obviously it's gonna be really good for shunting, but obviously I'm going up big hills and stuff of it. Well, at least it goes up hills, but the issue is I'm putting into high speeds, and the issue is it overheats like this. Like, I've never had, I think this train go over like 60 temperature, so it's never came close to actually overheating itself, which was really nice. But obviously with a shunt, because I'm always having to like go up hills quite slowly, I'm having to put the power on, they do tend to overheat. That's the nice thing about having 2 of them, is that if one overheats, you can let that rest for a bit, and then one that rests, and you can turn that back on, and then the other one will turn off, and then you turn that one back on thing. But this is really powerful. It's really nice to drive. It's not hard. It's pretty. To be honest, when I first was going to drive this, I thought this was going to be hard to drive. I thought this was going to be really powerful, really hard. I thought this we'd have to like, really watch out. But to be honest, this train is really relaxing. The steam train is the train where I think it's like it's sort of in the middle. Obviously, if you really enjoy steam trains and stuff, I would say it's really good to drive. It is quite difficult. You have to be like non-stop checking stuff, like checking the wall, checking the call, make sure there's no signs coming up, make sure you're going the correct speed, making sure you're not going too fast, too slow, having to use the brakes. There's quite a lot you have to do in there. But it's just really fun to drive, and it's also really powerful, and it's also cheap. It's powerful, but it's cheap, which is nice. I've looked around a bit. I kind of, because obviously just got to keep this at 40 while it's flat here and everything. I can't actually really find where the hell 2AS is. 2AS, that's 4S, so... Oh, maybe I should just drop it off quickly there with 4S, and then see what it is, or... Yeah. What I might do is drop off the thing on the back, and then drop these off first, get paid from these. Or I could just drop these off in 4S and then see if they work. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. I think I might just do that just to see if that's where we need to be dropped off. I don't think they are. Or then if they don't, then I'll just drop these off quickly, get paid for these, and then figure out where the hell these go. Okay. I would admit I've kind of done something a bit stupid. This is actually the first ever time I've done it. Yeah, I kind of didn't scroll over. I was looking at where it was getting picked up from the military base, not from where it actually has to be dropped off. So that probably is why I had no idea where I was supposed to be dropping stuff off. At least now I actually have realised a mistake. I know now where I'm actually dropping all this off, which is quite annoying because of that could have costed me some money. Well, I'm like, what the hell is this? I got to drop it off at B3S. This happened before. I have to drop it off at B3S. But, yeah, what is this? There's literally stuff already in here. So I'm going to have to literally push this up the way. Like, this happened before at the harbour, but over in the place where that tank is. Or the boat actually. No, I think it was this place here. Where some of those fuel cars. I'm not sure. I think it was there. Some where you get fuel cards. Yeah, that's actually a bit annoying. Now we're going to have to actually push some things away because of... Yeah, they've now spawned some stuff where I need to put this stuff. Which is a bit annoying. Obviously, I would admit I made the mistake of kind of not looking at where I'm actually... the paper. It's a bit... that's a bit of a bad look on me. It's the first time I've done that though, so like... Yeah, that's quite bad. It's the first time I've done it and it was on video. Yeah, not the best. We are past the signal, and I think we slowed down just in time, like just. Okay, like that, do these. That's in this thing. Right, what we do now, we jump back in here. We put the brake off. Put this on 2 notches, and quickly go and hand this in. See how much we're gonna get paid. Okay, we literally have 5 minutes to drop the other one off. Okay. Got bonus pay of 9 grand, so it's 27k. Okay, we've got 5 minutes to drop the other one off now. The other one has to go to B4S, which is right here. No, go straight on. Okay, I did click that. I don't know why I hadn't turned. I'm trying to do stuff now as fast as possible. Okay. I was thinking, okay, right. And then when we get here, when you go right, keep going, or you keep going left when you go left. And then we'll be here, right. Now we just go up, park as quickly as possible, or because it does take a bit to take the brakes off. Yeah, let me go to 4 notches. As soon as we do this, as soon as we get in, I can calm down. I can relax. Okay, we'll stop here. We are past that sign, so we should count. Right, do that. Put this over here. Thing that. Right. Now let's run for it quickly. Let's run. Get in here. Get in here. Put it in, and we do it. It only took us about 2 minutes to get that done. That's 23k. What's that? I think that's about 50k we got paid for doing this trip. Which once we get in the thing, which is too much. I guess I'm going to bring in the outhouse quickly and then I'll give a quick debrief on our mission. Right, we're finally entering the engine shed. I have turned this around just so it would look better. I won't just be seeing the ass of it poking out. Okay, and we've arrived at our final destination. Let's just quickly turn that off and just scroll wheel. Right, right, now let's just do this. When it comes to repair costs, it's really cheap. Wheels, yeah, we hardly did any damage. An engine, yeah, we hardly did any damage. If I can actually bloody get that going, there we go. The total cost of repair is only 6 grand, and that's actually cheaper than before. I think that's because most of the trip was downhill, so we hardly even had to use the engine at all. 6k, and we made what, 50k, so that's like a profit of 44k, which is really nice. So yeah, I think we made obviously some mistakes, sort of with the final bit there, but we still got there on time with the bonuses. It's a really fun trying to drive. Yeah, I think the next time we'll be playing this game will be when the next update comes out, or Simulator. So yeah, I guess if you guys did enjoy this video and you see some more, just remember to like and comment. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, so cheers!